Hello, hello, hello to you. This is Apostle Shalonda Treasure. And listen, I need you to hear me today. You have to choose to win. You have to choose to win. Let me tell you why. On this day, this is March 23rd, 23. Okay, so 3/23/23. And backwards, it's the same thing. 3/23/23. Lock yourself into, and that's what I hear the Lord say. They can lock themselves into winning if they only believe they can. Lock yourself into winning. Lock yourself into the fact that, listen, I will not be grieved my whole life. Suffering is not what people may think it means when it comes to your spiritual self. A lot of the suffering that we have to deal with comes with the fact that we're going to always be different than other people. So trying to walk this narrow road of love is kind of tough. And you may have to suffer for those things sometimes. When you lay down your life for a friend, that means when you're inconvenienced or when something happens and you have to stand up for a cause and it is a just cause. Things like that. You may suffer when it comes to the growing. You don't know everything. We don't know everything in the beginning. We are ever evolving. And so suffering comes, but you don't choose to live in misery for the rest of your life and then call it God. No, 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 no. So that which a man thinks in his heart, so is he. In that particular verse, they are talking about a man who has wickedness in his heart. So be careful what you eat from him, because what's in his heart will show up. Well, guess what? It's the same thing with the rest of us. What's in your heart? Is defeat in your heart? Is brokenness in your heart? Is hate in your heart? Is I'm right, you're wrong in your heart? All those things. What's in there? Are you laying down and choosing not to rise again because of what happened to you in your past? Is that what's in your heart? Out of the heart flows the issues of life, right? So now you get to choose what issues are going to pressure you, what issues are going to overtake your life, or whether you're not going to allow any of them to do so. Lock yourself in to winning. Choose. When you choose to win, you will do what it takes to be able to win. And now I'm not talking about being greedy and selfish and doing all these things to other people to get to the top, because you shall reap what you sow. So now use the principles that you know from your spiritual self in order to grow into the person you need to be without limiting yourself to live in the misery of something that we are not even subject to. Come on now, we live in grace and mercy. We live understanding that there are some things that we don't get right away, and we have to have the grace to be able to grow into the maturity of that thing. Do you understand? Choose to win today. Lock in. Love you.